I think honestly, I don't think R&B is dead. I just think the ear of the
So R&B is not dead, and let me tell you why. As long as motherfucking Coco Jones keep dropping goddamn grimy singles.
Yeah, no, she's good.
Coco Jones put this motherfucker on her back by
That's what
herself
I'm
right
saying.
now.
So I don't.
No. So speaking of R&B being dead, we talked about this the other day, but I mentioned this earlier. Jermaine Dupri said
Oh
that
yeah, come on, let the church nigga answer that. Come on, yep, that's perfect.
The reason why the R&B sound is lacking is foundation, what so have you, is because the youth are not in church anymore. How do you feel about that?
You know, I got a lot of my musical foundation from church, and it made me who I am and who I've been able to be for other artists that I train and help develop. I think that's a very true
Statement, yeah, because he brought up examples like Brian Michael Cox, Warren Campbell, basically all those people, all those producers from back then were in church, and so.
But look, let me ask you something as a producer to producer, right? How does it feel to know that you've imparted into so many different lives, right?
Man.
And that you've sacrificed lyrics that you probably could have used for yourself.
For sure.
You've given up records that you probably really wanted for yourself. How did it feel to be selfless and to impart into other people's careers?
The thing is you're either selfless or you're not. And there's certain things that are forever notches on my belt. Like, at one point in time, Rihanna was the foreign chick in the background, and the one that was sitting on the front was Tierra Marie. I'm 100% responsible for developing and making sure that Tierra Marie was on the point up to the part where Jay-Z signed her. That was my hand. That was my lyrics. That was mine. In studio. So some of those things wind up being things that nobody can ever take from me.
Right.
And it's to this day the reason why people entrust up and coming artists